poppin' YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. In this video right here, we're gonna be talking about if you have soul urge number 4. And now pause for the cause. If you don't know how to find your soul urge number, if you don't understand why it's important to know your soul urge number, or to understand yourself through astrology, numerology, if nobody put you on as to why it's imperative that you need to understand yourself through these esoteric practices, don't worry, I got you. There's a couple of videos, I put the link in the description. You have to watch them first so you can become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you did your math and you realize your soul urge number 4, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it poppin', shall we? Alright, so boom, soul urge number 4. First of all, what does soul urge mean? How does that pertain to your personality? Why is it important to understand what your soul urge is? So in numerology, the soul urge represents our innate feeling, our innate value, our unconscious urge of what we want in this reality, depending on what number it is. It's derived from taking the vowels of your name, turning it into a numerical value, and getting that number which represents your soul urge number. When we follow through the path or follow through the characteristics of our soul urge in this reality, that's how we will get our most fulfillment in this lifetime. So why the vowels? What do vowels represent in numerology? So vowels in our alphabet, they're known as the soft sounds, soft letters. When you say vowel sounds, it comes out smooth, it comes out soothingly. You don't have to use your tongue, your lips, or your teeth. It just comes out smooth. So they're known as the soft inner sounds. So it represents in numerology our inner selves, our more internal selves, more like the moon sign in astrology when it comes to the solar numbers. Consonants, on the other hand, are more harsh to say. They come out more brash. You have to use your tongue, your lips, your teeth. So they're more known as our outer selves in a way. So vowel sounds, inner selves, consonants, outer selves. So what does our soul urge mean? It's what our soul craves and values in this lifetime. What our soul purpose is to follow through in this lifetime. We have a life path number, which is the path that we go on. Our soul urge number is your motivation. What wakes you up in the morning? Why do you do what you do? Why are you so hardworking? Why do you love so hard? Why are you so independent? Like, it gives you answers of why you're doing what you're doing. It gives you our innate inner value, inner core strength, our inner need, our inner pull for what we're doing. So what does it mean having a soul urge number 4? And like I always say, all of our soul urge numbers derive from our past life energy, how we were living in our past life. So in this lifetime, our soul craves and wants whatever characteristic, whatever number it is in this lifetime. So a lot of times with soul urge 4 people, before I break down what soul urge 4 means, a lot of times in the past life, y'all were very adventurous. Y'all lived life with no rules. Y'all lived life low-key with no purpose. Y'all woke up every day more like spontaneous. So when it comes to living life without a purpose, living life with no rules, living life with no structure, living life just by the whim of it, just by doing what you want, not really having a plan or goal to live, that's what brings in chaos, because it's not organized, it's not structured. So a lot of times your past life with this solar number, y'all live life freely with no rules, with no restrictions, no boundaries, no purpose in a way, just living like adventurous as much as you want. So because of that, and that created a lot of chaos and scarcity, and kind of made y'all afraid of losing that stability. Because of that, in this lifetime, your soul craves stability. Your soul craves to be stable and to be able to be structured. So the key word for this placement is stability and structure. Just think about the number 4, how structured number 4 is in our everyday lives. We have like 4 seasons. We have 4 corners in the compass. The foundation of a house has 4 corners. The four elements of our life, which is our body, soul, mind, and spirit. So 4 represents things that are structured. Like I said in my Life Path 4 video, the 4 has right angles. So it's all about structure and stability. So your soul values, craves, it wants stability and structure in this lifetime. So you find a lot, these soul urge 4 people will live life very strict, very disciplined, and very organized. If you're not organized, if you're not strict and disciplined on yourself and your surroundings, that's you not really living life to your fullest potential, fullest fulfillment in this lifetime, because your soul wants, your heart's desire, also known as a heart's desire number, your heart desires stability and structure. So a lot of times with displacement, y'all need to be putting yourself in situations. Y'all need to be practicing things that help you to become structured and stable in this lifetime. So that's whether watching what you eat, making sure you're taking care of your body, making sure your environment is clean, making sure that you're setting goals for yourself. And these people have a way to set goals for themselves and to actually put in the work enough to actually reach to the end. In my last video, the solars number 3, like I said, they're the creatives. They like to self-express. They like to just be expressive. They kind of like to have a lot of different tasks and do it all at the same time, and kind of find it hard to set a goal and to carry it out through the end. With solars number 4, y'all the exact opposite. Y'all can actually take a goal, take something that you want, take something from your imagination, take something from your mind, take something from your mental, and to turn it into reality, to manifest it into reality through preparation, through structure, through hard work. Especially y'all are extremely hard working with displacement. Y'all can take things and bring it to reality through just sheer hard work and willpower. So like I said, with displacement, your soul values, your soul craves, your heart desires stability and structure. And now every single number is ruled by a planet the same way in astrology. Every single sign is ruled by a planet. And now the planet rules solars number 4 in Western numerology is the planet of Uranus. And the planet of Uranus, like I said in my Aquarius videos, the only planet that's on its side, the only planet that's moving backwards. So it likes to be rebellious. It likes to do its own thing. It just likes to not follow the norms. So with this pertaining to you, a lot of times y'all can have a rebellious streak. A lot of times y'all can have a rigid streak. When I say rigid streak, as in when you have your mindset on something, when you're doing something that you feel is right for you, nobody, nothing can really come in the way of that. Nobody, nothing can really change your mind on that. If you're living with a solars number 4 person and they put an item on the table, they put an item on the desk, they put something right here, and you move it, that really bothers them a lot because they don't like things being out of order, out of place. They like things being their own way. So that's a plus for the organization factor. That's a plus for the structure factor. But understand that people around you can look at you like, yo, you're really stubborn, stuck in your ways, really rigid, don't like to really move out of bounds when it's not up to you. It's like y'all can really be like just stuck and rigid in your ways. Kind of conservative in a way. Conservative in your beliefs, conservatives in what you're doing. If you're like a parent, that could be more of the really want things to be structured and strict a little too much in a way that makes your children or your family around you like, yo, you're going OD right now. It's not that serious because y'all are really into the details of everything. So y'all can put a lot of time and energy in trying to be perfectionistic in everything you do, to the point that you're not really looking at the whole bigger picture, as in me putting so much time in this one thing, this one minute task is not really as important as, putting time and energy into something else that can benefit the whole picture. Y'all can really be pinpointing on one thing, perfectionistic to a T. Because like I said, your soul craves that stability, your soul craves that structure and rules and things that are in place is everything for souls number 4. Remember, number 4 is all about things being in place, everything has a reason to do what it does. Everything has a place to go where it goes. So y'all really structured in place when it comes to that. Like I said, understand that the people around you will look at y'all low key as y'all can really be too rigid, too stuck in your ways. So some advice I could give y'all, if y'all gonna follow it or not, like I said, y'all can be kind of stubborn in a way. That's that Uranus kind of energy. Some advice I could give y'all, if y'all follow it or not, is to kind of loosen up just a little bit. Let people around you know that, all right, so this is my time. I gotta focus on this, so I'm not really gonna change. But also be aware to be open to listening to advice, be open to listening to other people's ways of doing things. Be open to learning about other people's way of doing things. Don't be so rigid and stuck in your way. But all in all, though, the biggest blessing that y'all have with this placement and people around you will be really beneficial of it is y'all can really be great at giving amazing advice when it comes to helping someone structure their life, helping someone structure their way of doing things. Y'all have a way of looking at things in a rational way, like really. Solars number 4 is more like the masculine energy, so everything has to have its place. Everything has to be brought into reality. When y'all set goals for yourself, unlike solars number 3, which is ruled by Jupiter, where they set a goal, they say I want to be like a millionaire, and they set that goal, and it's like They kind of have a really grand goal that can be non-realistic sometimes. When y'all set goals for yourself, it's completely rational, it's completely doable, because y'all have the energy, the willpower to actually carry out the work to do these things. So when it comes to setting goals for yourself, you're amazing at it. When it comes to looking at someone, helping them tap into their rational mind, helping them tap into their structured energy, y'all could be amazing at giving advice in that way. So if you have a solar number 4 person, understand that they are extremely reliable. You can trust in them. In relationships, your partner can look at you as you are very reliable. You're very stable. Y'all look at everything very seriously. So in relationships, in business, with your children, everything is structured and serious. So in relationships, y'all are the type to be very loyal. Y'all are the type to actually pay attention to the small details and how to take care of your loved one. Y'all not the more lovey-dovey type or very social type or the very emotional type outwardly. Even though we all have emotions, y'all don't really outwardly show that because it's not rational to be emotional right now when work has to be done. It's not rational to be over the top and social all the time and partying all the time when work has to be done. So y'all not the type to go overboard with the theatrics and the emotions and the sociability factor, but the reliability factor, being stable, knowing that we can rely on that person, knowing that knowing that they can rely on you, knowing that whenever they need something, when you're always able to have a rational thinking, quick thinking, rational thinking, structured thinking, be able to carry that out is a blessing with this placement. Like I said, be aware of the rigidness, be aware of the stuck in your wayness, be aware of the workaholicness too. Like I said, when it comes to any placement that likes to structure and very organized and wants to work a lot and wants to get their goals, y'all could do that overboard, low key. Y'all could be overboardly workaholics, overboardly putting so much time, energy into a task that you're not really looking at other areas in your life, like your body, your health, or drinking enough water, eating the right foods. When it comes to having something that you want, y'all could be so driven to get it that you kind of forget about everything else. You could be so perfectionistic on that thing that you kind of forget about everything else. So some advice I'm going to give y'all again is to make sure you're not working too hard. Make sure you're loosening up just a little bit so the people around you can feel comfortable. Y'all have extremely high standards for yourself. And because you have high standards for yourself, you kind of critique and nitpick at people around y'all because it's like, since I'm doing this for myself and I can rely on myself and I could do this for myself, I expect you, if you're around me, you're my partner, my children, my friend, co-workers, I expect you also to be able to carry that out. And understand that not everybody has that same innate ability. Not everybody has that same inner drive to be structured like that. So like I said, loosen up just a little bit on people around you. Loosen up a lot of it on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you're building something and you're kind of comparing yourself, looking at everybody else and they're going farther than you while doing less work, that's like the biggest pet peeve for y'all. It's like, I'm working so hard, I'm so organized, I'm doing things the long, slow way. Which, like I said, the turtle wins the race. The turtle and the hare. The turtle wins the steady wins the race. The steady wins the race. I don't know what I'm saying. The steady person wins the race. It's not about how fast he goes. It's about being able to build it brick by brick. But if you're looking at someone and they're like, it looks like they're just going and reaching the top without that hard work, that kind of affects y'all in a way, low key. Try not to just try to understand that everybody has, like I said, everybody has their time. Everybody has their own lessons to learn in this lifetime. Don't be too hard on yourself when it comes to I'm working so hard and I don't know where I'm going because I'm putting all my energy in this, but it's not really working out for me. So and then depression comes in. Y'all can have low key inner self restrictions on yourself. For example, if you're working in corporate America, or I said corporate America, if you're working in corporate and you're going to work every day and you're like, yo, I'm like the best employee. But internally, you really want to be an entrepreneur. Internally, you want to have your own business. But you go to work every day and you tell yourself, damn, I can't have my own business because I have bills, or I can't do this because I have that. It's like y'all can have internal restrictions on yourself, even though it's your choice, even though it's up to you to have the courage to actually, you know what, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur right now. I want to make my own thing right now. Because y'all could be so stuck in the structure of having that stability that y'all could be afraid to kind of break out and to do something else, because that fear of chaos, that fear of instability, that fear of things changing, y'all dislike things to change, can creep in big time with displacement. So understand that. Don't put internal restrictions on yourself. You have a choice to do whatever you want to do. Don't be like, all right, so because of my life circumstances, because I got this going on, I can't do what I really want to do, so I'm going to be stuck in this business for 20 years, 25 years, and just be stuck doing the mundane task. Y'all can actually carry out mundane tasks better than most. Just don't get stuck in the mundane task because of you being afraid to break out and to do your own thing because of the fear of stability. Like I said, y'all are extremely hardworking. Y'all have rational goals. So if you are the type that wants to break out and do your own thing, you will be successful at it because y'all are very organized. It's just starting it, just getting out of the mundaneness, getting out of the structure at first is what scares y'all. So keep that in mind, that you're not being stuck in something because it works or it gives you a check every single 2 weeks or every month, and it works right now, that y'all don't get stuck in it to the point that you're not able to branch out and do your own thing, do something that's kind of more risk taking. Y'all don't really like taking a risk like that. But all in all, that's because of y'all crave structure and stability. But all in all, though, with this placement, like I said, your soul values and craves structure and stability. If you're not structured and stable, that's something you have to work on in this lifetime to reach full fulfillment in this reality. Those around you, be aware that they're not all structured and stable like you. Be aware that they don't have all the high expectations on themselves like you do. So be less critical on them as much. Be less critical on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. But understand who you are. Understand your energy. Keep studying yourself. Kind of trying to put in together your life path number and your solar's number. Let's say your life path number 5 and the solar's number 4. 5 just likes freedom, likes to do a lot of different things. You could take these energy, that 5 energy, and take that soul or 4 energy, put it together, bring that structure and the creativity together to actually create something in this reality. All in all, make sure you're creating something for yourself, that you're not getting too stuck in the rut of this reality in life. And that was my video on solar's number 4. I hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be on solar's number 5, and you already know I'm about to go in. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real, you already know. But if you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, handle that one time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here. It's your boy, Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm going to see all y'all when I see y'all.